Good morning, everyone. This is Doug with Right Way Options and your morning market preparation video for June 19th, 2017. Well, my goodness, we had quite a turbulent week last week. Lots of ups and downs, lots of radical swings. And this morning, we're getting the futures pushing for a very positive gap up open. Right now, the Dow futures are suggesting a 75-point open, which opens the diamonds at a new record high and showing all kinds of strength here. Now, when you look at the diamonds chart, despite the fact that we look very smooth on the surface, we have to realize that there was an awful lot of turbulence in this price action. A gap up open like this as we are reaching brand new highs always gives me a little pause. It always makes me think that the big guys are just beefing it up to get us to get emotional about it, to jump in and buy like we're missing something, only to have them possibly sell it off as soon as the market opens. Now, I'm not suggesting it's going to fall. I'm just suggesting that they could set up a whipsaw price move today, and I want to stand aside while that potential exists. So the last thing I want to do is chase it. I will watch this very closely this morning. I will be looking for long trades today, but I'm not going to chase in at the first, right at the open, just in case they decide to sell it off just shortly after they get it open. And that can even potentially create a top. That's how dark cloud covers and shooting stars are set up. So watch it closely just to make sure. Now, one of the reasons I'm saying that is when you look at the SPY, okay, when you look at the SPY, that's definitely not showing the same kind of bullishness. It's not showing terrible, like we're ready to fall off a cliff, but it's not showing the same bullishness. So if you wanted to manipulate the market or whip up emotion, where would you do it? In the smallest index we have, the top 30 stocks, and the place where folks will tend to move to, where institutions will tend to move to, if the market becomes a little bit scary. You know, they look for those big blue chippers to move to. So watch. Be just slightly cautious this morning as we move forward. The SPY is not showing the same kind of bullishness, although it is gapping up this morning, getting a nice gap up into the power here, but we're still well below resistance levels and in this chop zone. Okay. IWM is also showing that same kind of thing. We moved above this support level, moved above this resistance level, I should say, but when we attempted to test it as support, it failed and we went right back down. This morning it looks like we're going to gap up toward that resistance level again. Maybe give that another shot. Of pushing out. As of right now, I can't be real impressed with this, just simply because we will be right at price resistance and right at the potential area of failure. So I have to watch that carefully. Now the Qs popping up here this morning, that's a great thing. All right, that they're holding this support level. But let's not fail to recognize that although we are holding this support level, at least currently, we have a tremendous level of resistance up here that has been established and a downtrend. Okay, so let's be careful here. Make sure we're not seeing everything with rose-colored glasses just simply because IWM, or excuse me, the diamonds happens to have a really positive potential open today. So any bounce back up in this area should be cautiously questioned as the potential for a pullback. Okay. So as of now, we're looking pretty good in our current positions, which are very few right now. The Microsoft position holding up well, and this is not something anyone, if you're listening for the first time, you should not be in this or looking to be in this. We've got nearly a 50% gain in this trade right now, and I would not chase it here. Microsoft moving up higher this morning with the rest of the market, which is positive for us in this trade, continues to move up. The WMT trade, this got just hammered on that news on Amazon, and we'll have to wait and see how this does. I held it. It came back quite a bit. We'll have to see what it looks like. If this, what do you say? If this shows failure, we're going to have to unload this trade. Currently in this position, still holding a nice gain on this. And I want to remind everyone that I am looking at this as a long-term trade. So even though we had that big gap, this is obviously a brutal and ugly candle right here. I'm going to be watching this carefully for a potential of bouncing off of that. And if it does fail, then we may have to get rid of the trade. Currently holding, almost 9% profit in that trade. Let's see, and that is a stock position. And really that is it for now. Now I have several that I really want to watch today. I want to watch SQ here. There's the daily on SQ. If this gets bullish right here as a potential upside trade. I really like W here, staying strong. I don't know if I will be adding new trades today, but I will certainly be looking for them. I gave quite a list on the e-learning on Saturday of potential trades, and we'll be looking probably at those first. There's some strength in some of these stocks, so we want to stay bullish with the market. So with that, I hope everyone understands my little bit of hesitation first thing this morning. But if the bulls continue to push, if buyers actually show up after the open and get some follow through, I will be looking to get into some additional trades. Now the WDC trade that we had last week expired, and completely worthless on that. So overall, we were long this trade. Had to modify the trade when the market started to fail, and this turned into a 100% winner on the credit spread, and actually a very nice trade at the end of it. So nice profit there, and that'll probably be the trade of the week for this week when I get that video done. Just making that kind of gain is always kind of nice. So everyone take care, have a great day. If you're watching this for the first time, please take a second and click that subscribe button. If you're watching on Facebook, do me a favor, click that like button and follow button so that you can get notified when I post this information. And I do post it every day. I will also this week be getting out video number 5 in our series on consistent profits. So watch for that as well on those 2 channels. Everyone have an awesome day. Right Way Options. We'll see you in the class at normal time today. And everyone, until then, be cautious, be careful, take care, and protect your capital. Talk to you soon.